Great day, second grade students and families. It's Mr. Sargent here with your weekly announcements for the week of February 3rd through February 7th. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot going on here in the second grade, so let's get to it. First of all, I want to give my students a shout out. Second grade, we did some incredible work this past week. It was our first full week in a long time, and each and every one of you worked hard, stayed positive, and I can't be any prouder of you. Let's keep up that strong and great work. Now, families, this is also cold and flu season, so we need to make sure that we're putting health above everything. So we're going to keep an eye on our students. We're going to be using the sanitizer. We're going to be using the tissues. We're going to be keeping an eye and increasing our level of health, because the more we're here at school, the more we can improve and gain from what we're doing here. All right. Now, last Friday, we handed out the second quarter report cards. Definitely take a look at the scores, take a look at the numbers, see how we improved in some areas, how we might have gone down in others. All right. So we are now halfway through the year, so we should be seeing a lot more improvement, and we're going to be identifying ways that we can improve these scores or maintain these incredible scores as moving forward. My advice is, families, we're logged on to PowerSchool, and we're going to keep track of our student data, of our students' weekly scores, of areas that we're weak in. I tell my students all the time, identify the problem, solve the problem. And I think the more that we are knowledgeable about what our scholars are doing each week, the better we can assist and help. So, ladies and gentlemen, definitely look out on PowerSchool. If you need help logging into that, I believe we can email Ms. Jenkins to have any PowerSchool questions whatsoever. All right. All right. So that is it for right now. Any other school news will be on Mr. Dunn's weekly Class Dojo page. It has all the information of what's going on this week, including some days off coming up in our near future. I believe February 10th and February 17th are going to be Teacher Workday as well as President's Day. So definitely mark your calendars and prepare. Those are both 2 Mondays, making it 3-day weekends. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started about what we're doing this week in second grade. Now, first things first, in spelling, we have week 17. Now, some of these words have an ending sound with the ND in them. They have the ND sound at the end of the word. So as I read through the words, make sure you can check and see which words sound familiar and the ones that you can hear that ND ending sound. So let's put the words up. Now, there they are. All right, so number 1 is feet. Number 2, off. Number 3, lead. Number 4, spell. And number 5, air. Now we get into our sound pattern words. Okay, so see if you can hear the ND sound in these words. Number 6 is bend. Number 7 is send. Number 8 is mind. Number 9 is offend. Number 10 is sand. Number 11 is land. And number 12 is wind. Now, if you notice, all of those words end with the ND ending word or ending sound. Okay? Finally, we have number 13 through 16. 13 will be yes. Number 14 is week. Number 15 is share. And number 16 is fourth. As always, this packet will go home on Monday and is expected to be returned in our homework folders on Friday. Now, along with this packet, we also have the reading comprehension called We Need Water. Now, I'm not going to go over it too much here, but I am going to be making a special video to go along with We Need Water that will focus on the reading strategy called Unreal. You see, I've been talking to the third grade teachers, and one strategy that they use is the Unreal. So to prepare for third grade, I thought I would have us start using it in every reading comprehension that we do. So what I'd love to see you do this week is, with the reading comprehension, We Need Water, I would definitely use this Unreal learning strategy and reading comprehension strategy. So stay tuned for that special video of Unreal. I'm going to tell you right now, if you struggle with reading comprehension, it will help you if you use it. Okay? Also in ELA, you're going to be focusing on irregular plural nouns, past tense verbs, long O sounds like in snow and open, and long E sounds like in me and street. And what I'm really excited is when you get to work with Miss Danes this week, you're starting a new unit on westward expansion. This is definitely a social studies standard that has a ton of vocabulary words. We're going to do the vocabulary words next week in a video, so we can go over those. This week, I want you to focus on the reading comprehension strategy, and we'll do the vocabulary words next week. But you get to start reading stories like Going West, Mr. Fulton's Journey, The Journal of the 12-Year-Old on the Erie Canal, and The Story of Sequoia and The Trail of Tears. If you know anything about me, history is incredible, and you all get to study an incredible part of American history in ELA. So I'm super excited for each and every one of you. Okay. Now, in math, you're going to be focusing on review all week because next week, ladies and gentlemen, you have a test. This test will be on both addition and subtraction. I will say I have past videos. If you struggle with still some addition problems and some subtraction problems, I've made videos under the math playlist that could help you with your math, or you could ask Miss Lewis for a little bit of extra practice and extra work. Now, you're already going to be reviewing this week, but this may be that little extra that will help you study and master what you're going to be doing on this week's math test. Okay? Now, in social studies, first of all, exceptional job in our first week dealing with the economy. All right, we have focused on such high-level vocabulary that we're actually impressing not just our second graders, but we have middle schoolers that are coming in and looking at these words, and you're able to explain them. All right? Incredible job. Now, this week, we get to talk about resources. We get to talk about goods and services, and I'm really excited about this part. On Friday, I get to introduce you to our big social studies project where you start to create your own business. I am so excited to get started with that. I'm also so excited to get started with celebrating Black History Month. All right, we'll be having a series of events that we're going to be doing throughout the month. And one of the great things that we're going to be doing every day is having our Black History moment where we get to do some reading comprehension and learn about some important figures and important events in American history. I am excited. If you can't tell, I am excited about the direction that we're heading, the work that we're doing, the time that we're using. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, families out there, students out there, I am proud of each and every one of you. We could not be as successful as we are without each and every one of you. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there. Continue to work hard, continue to ask questions. Families and students, continue to ask questions. We're here for you. And enjoy your weekend. And I cannot wait to see each and every one of you on Monday.